Hello kids, and welcome back to Life in the Woods and our little terraforming adventure. And I have to say, looking at this now, I don't like how this is that staircasey, so I want to work a tiny bit on that, but otherwise I have to say, I'm pretty happy with this, I think. I can't fully guarantee anything just yet, but I think for the most part here we did a pretty good job so far. I can't play the video game, I'm sorry. I don't know how this game works. Okay, now if we put another one there, then that's too much. But maybe if we do sort of something like this. Maybe also one here and that. That could maybe look good when everything gets a little bit of grass afterwards. Maybe we'll do this. Okay, time to set up here. It's getting serious very early, but hey, we're getting stuff done. And I would very, very much like for both sides, including this side, yes, to look decent before episode 700, so we're on the grind. The grind is real. What if we just do this, actually? No, I think that's actually not that good, maybe? A little bit tricky. And we do need a little bit more rhyolite in here, I think. Okay, that's 4 blocks. I think this is okay. Still far from perfect, but I think for my terraforming level, we're doing an acceptable job so far. And, oh god, this is all not quite correct here. Like, yes, we can do that when we actually do the little bits in the end, but I need my nicely overgrown grass to be happy. Why didn't I do that when we first set everything up? Unbelievable. Such lazy work as a mage. Okay, here we're gonna have a little tree, maybe a little bush on this side, some plant life. And now we need to connect this all somehow. And I think the easiest part will just be if we go down here. Let me grab a little bit of red granite for the very serious job of filling everything up here. I mean, that's... we don't want any little gaps. We're gonna enter a little bit of the sandy territory, which I don't like, I don't want to deal with. I'm not prepared for that. But a little bit of sand, I almost said. A little bit of extra dirt use is okay, I guess. We do have a lot of dirt. We're starting to have less red granite, so, you know, using this every once in a while to fill up these little areas is fine, I think. It's just the fact that I guess we could remove the tree with shears, the leaves, so that one can stay, at least for now. I don't know if it's gonna stay long term, but I want to try my best to keep it green in this area and not destroy unnecessary parts of nature. And in that case, that goes back, that goes here. And we're gonna go on there. I mean, we're getting some leaves that we could build little bushes with. Also very nice. So I need to turn my phone around because I'm getting a few too many messages. Like, how dare I have a social life lately? Which I have to say, it is exhausting, yes, but at the same time, it is nice to have people to talk to about stuff that's going on in your life, your interests and all that. Like, I just keep realizing, you know, talking to people, it is an exhausting thing, but most of the time it is worth it. So, do with that statement as you will, but for my autistic self, it may have taken 20 plus years to really figure that one out. Hey, no, I very much appreciate the socializing that I do have in my life. Okay, I think if we wait, how is this looking on the other side? Is this just... This is just kind of a random wall. Okay. That's not ideal, but we can work with this later on, I think. So this... We'll just keep the way it is right now. And try to work with this. So if we go sort of on these levels over to that side, I think that will be fine. And then on this side we'll just go a little bit lower. And I think for the most part that should be fine. Hopefully. God, I'm very much struggling with our inventory right now. So I'm just gonna throw in all the little plant things. Even that can go in there for now. We're running out of dirt. I remember we had a little issue going on there. But I also want to use our red granite a little bit more while we still have it. We do have a decent amount, at least, with us right now, and that means we can still use this before we run back home. Fill up on all the other stuff. I don't know if we really have rhyolite at home. That could be a possible future problem, because for the most part, when we needed rhyolite over there, we just went into one of the caves and got what we needed. So, yeah, that could potentially be a little unplanned adventure that we need to go on, but that looks like blue schist in a way. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, that also looks very blue. I think just working underneath the shade here is just not good for my brain. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to have a productive day today, and I want to record a little. We'll just leave that there. Most likely there's gonna be something on top of that anyway, so who cares. I'm gonna try to record a little bit more of Life in the Woods later today to get back into my whole having some videos scheduled in advance thing that I kinda got lost on. Like, that is just not something that's fully going for me anymore, and that's very, very sad, and I desperately want to change that again. So if we just maybe have like a staircase that's a little bit too tall, would that make sense? And I guess we could already over here we'll have more of a proper wall. What exactly we'll have going on this side, I can't quite say it, but I think we should have enough space to have a natural mountain slope going. Yeah, I'm not fully sure about this really. Not gonna lie, but I think it could be okay. Maybe this isn't as bad as it looks right now. A little bit of this, I'd say. Actually, on the other hand, I want to leave it like that, and then we'll have the terrain elevation start around here, really. We do need more dirt, though. I can't work with 15 pieces of dirt like that. I'm sorry, but that's not it. That's No. Okay. We'll go home. We'll hopefully be able to grab a little bit of rhyolite and otherwise some dirt. Maybe a little bit more red granite, but probably not really. So, over here, can't do that. Yeah. We have a little bit still, but if I'm tempted to just go into a little cave opening and grab a stack or two before we continue. A little bit of extra red granite. We'll just put it in there for now. I don't think we'll need that much really. We do have a good amount of dirt, which makes me very, very thankful right now. Okay. So we have that. And yeah, we'll just quickly jump into a cave, I guess. Probably forgot something really important that I still wanted to grab, but that is not on my mind right now anymore, so we'll just work with what we have on us right now. And there we go. Still remember where it is. That this is the wrong stone. Didn't this lead over to rhyolite? We're at the edge of the mountain there. Okay, but over here I think yeah, this looks more like we've been here before. Okay, let's hope we're not gonna accidentally dig out anywhere. Chances are that might happen considering our Y level. I have no idea where we are here. Oh, this is where we are. Okay, good to know. Okay, I think we've gotten some basalt here before, but we're not really here for the basalt. We're here for this stuff. I'm gonna try and get as much as we possibly can right now. The insides of these mountains are just scuffed. The mountains that we've kind of built or terraformed ourselves, they have random holes everywhere because we didn't fully fill them up from the inside. The mountains that were naturally generated have holes because we needed stones to build and terraform the mountains that are also empty. In other words, we just completely butchered the entire area around here. I'm sorry. Sometimes sacrifices must be made. And I'd say, over here, we're having some good sacrifices be made at least. I'd say these are worth it. Oh, iron! Actually, I think we're gonna leave that there for now. We'll definitely come back at some point anyway. And our inventory is enough of a mess as it is. Okay, but this should hopefully help us a little bit with... I mean, okay, if we already have some other stuff there anyway, might as well get that too. Marble we don't need, but everything else seems like a decent thing to work with. Do we have any other ways out of this? Did we close most of them up, really? Was I this productive? I think this could be the one that Nope. Sad. Very, very sad. And we'll just go with this one, I guess. Ah, what a nice timing. Let's sleep in here for once. I haven't been in here for a bit. Okay, a little bit of scratching. Also a little poster check for everyone. Yeah, we're doing this. I thought we could possibly be able to get out over here somehow, but I don't know. Yeah, this looks okay. This does look okay. Don't know how to get up here. I'm sorry. If we sort of do something like this, could maybe get this to look somewhat decent. To be fair though, I do want a bit of a bigger wall on this side, so the fact that we are working with dirt right now is actually not ideal over here. Let's keep working there at the top. My arms are not long enough for this. Okay, let's try doing this, maybe? We can also later on add some trees to this area again. Nope. Wanted to go down for this one. I think this could be fine. Not perfect. Far from perfect, probably. But not too awful. That is what I meant to go for. And then we put one on underneath there. Actually, do a little bit of that. In here. Just try to do this. Maybe this is too much here. Yeah, I think if we go for more of a natural looking edge, that could be better. Again, then we have these staircase vibes I don't really want. So maybe this is okay. Like that. And here I'll try something like this, maybe? Well, we go over to the more finished terrain. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Yes, we are going to place some torches in here. Don't want any groaning noises when you run up the mountain. And here and here. In this case, let's say we almost drop that again. One more block of dirt in there. There we have a little theft situation. But yeah, I think this side here is okay. Once everything is gonna turn green, we'll have a little bit of green life on here placed, some trees that we had to temporarily remove from this area. I think stuff's gonna look a lot better then. No scummy work here. I would never do such a thing. Okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. We still have 10 minutes, which is absolutely wonderful. Which means we can get started on this. And I think I want to do a similar thing over here too. Having a staircase. Yeah, it's gonna take a second or two, I am sorry, but hope it's gonna look good in the end. Like these little bushes there, they look so grey that I thought we had a skeleton head popping out there. Just so I was a little distracted. Okay, we still have more dirt, very nice. Yeah, this is gonna look very cut off actually. Let me work on this. I think that is what was bothering my brain earlier. Okay, we still have stuff on there. Actually, it's gonna be a little bit too much there. I mean, we're not really gonna see this, so technically it doesn't even matter that much. But still. Fail! Just don't like that. That side is so cleanly cut here. I want a little bit more of an edge. Tricky. And we can try and sort of this. Do that. A little bit less stone in here. Maybe we do have some stone there still. So we'll do that. This is not a good area to work with a weak pinky finger. I think this could be okay. Possibly. So that just means now we need to get our mountain magic building skills back. Okay. I'll try to go for a bit of an underneath edge here. Like nothing that's too intense, but still something that's hopefully gonna look somewhat realistic. Then we go up again. Then we go a little bit higher this time again. Oops. Nice. Getting closer. Ah, my arm is itching to the area that I want to get to. So then we have this to work with. No, 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 not where I meant to place that. I think this is okay. Autofills is gonna be okay in the end. It's just the perfectionist in me. Doesn't like the fact that this is not a true artwork right from the start. Nice. Okay. What is going on over here? I noticed something did not look the way it was supposed to. I need my green edges. Otherwise, I can't build. Then the whole thing just looks wrong. I'm afraid we may need to get some grass for that, but that's okay. Still, like, leaves on top of that, so he can't turn green by themselves. Of course we need to run out of food now. Okay, I was wondering when that would start happening, but he might actually come out of the little cave there. I'm not sure. Whew. Okay, yeah, this is a little bit unfortunate now. Oh my goodness. Hello, Mr. Green. Ah, he's back in his cave. So, okay, for the time being, we shall do this. I do want to cover this up with red granite underneath. Hopefully. What's this? That's the second one. Those are not vines in the cave. That is something else. Okay. Is there like a little spot in here that isn't properly lit up? I mean, yes, back there, but that's so far out from the entrance here. Maybe this area? For a second it did look like he dropped elytra. I would appreciate that, but I don't think we get to be that happy anytime soon. Okay. Let's go for a little bit more here. And we're not building underneath currently, which is not good. Yeah, I don't know how to really, you know, work with all of this, because we have this little drop down here. There we have a mountain that's already a big problem in itself. That we're just kind of adding to right now. So if I just sort of do this right now. Sorry, grass. Could have just went in there, I guess. Well, I didn't. Okay, we have this. And we go for some rhyolite. Yes, there's still grass here. We'll work on that later. Oops. It's a tricky little area there to jump around. And I hate this so much, not gonna lie. Kinda wanna get over to the edge here. I just wanna get like a little something completed before we say goodbye for the day. That is of course where the whole thing is situated in, of course. Actually, let's maybe do this. Leaves, don't you disappear on me. Thank you. A torch, so we won't have any unpleasant surprises when we go back in there. Actually, we could just do this, I guess. Nope. This. This. We need more of a drop, though. Can we connect this somehow? Yes, it's possible. Oops. God, I don't know how to build. Okay. If I knew this would be terraforming simulator, I would have had a different mindset starting this. I mean, I knew we'd be terraforming, but I didn't know we would be terraforming like this. For some reason I thought we'd still be stuck on our old little areas. Oops. But yeah, we are pretty much at the end here, so thank you guys for watching. I hope all your terraforming work is gonna go better than this. I don't know what to think about this just so far. I don't know. I'm having a lot of questionable thoughts, but we're getting there. Maybe one episode or two, and then this is gonna look a lot better, hopefully. But yeah. Oh, a little whale friend. And oh, we need a thumbnail. Thank you guys for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Drink enough water. As much water as this whale has available. And yeah, thank you for being here. I love you. Stay hydrated. Take your meds, take vitamins. And yeah, goodbye.